Hello guys, welcome back to Power Revolution 2019 edition with our Brazil playthrough here. Immediately at the start of this, the Pacifist Union is threatening me with terrorist attacks. They're not very good pacifists. And the Federal Employee Union with terrorist threats because I'm raising the retirement age to 61. Imagine being that against working. Yeah, sure. Bring down the bitches and let's get some,
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating the center.
Yeah, let's get some potential informers and get this train moving again. It looks like China isn't the only one taking to destroying shipping. China may be trying to destroy any of our shipping that passes by them, but looks like Russia's returning the favor and destroying any shipping that goes through them or near them, I suppose. I wish Russia would just invade and get it over with. Why can't I click off this menu? Oh, fuck. What? Oh, God. What is happening? I can't click on anything. I can zoom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. No? I can't pause the game either. This is good. Okay, I finally got it to click off. That was, interesting. I got my meeting with the president of Malawi. What do you want, buddy? You want to purchase foul. That's probably because I have an availability of foul now that I canceled a contract that I kind of fudged earlier. Yeah, you don't buy for that much, but let's see if you'll give me any kind of deal here. Tick that up twice, send it over. Nope. Alright, well, fuck you too, buddy. Here's a coffee. Sure. And I end the meeting.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Alright, law on retirement's
Here's
up.
our growth forecast.
13% growth. This is a very good figure. Oh, you think? You think? Yeah, it certainly is a very good figure, and inflation has skyrocketed from it. Unemployment went up a lot from just a 1-year change. Again, all this stuff is, it's temporary. It's once the next quarter ticks over, you'll start to see it just suddenly plummet. Ecuador, or Ecuadorian envoys, want to join Mercosur. Sure, why not? Welcome to our little thing. Edinburgh Fringe Festival, United Kingdom, Brazil, place
is like a symbol
of
of our bold
honor.
cultural orientation.
Okay. Nice. That's good, I guess. Peru secretly finances North Korea's democratic action terrorists which attacked North Korea. Somehow I feel like that... I feel like that doesn't 100% qualify as something that should necessarily be confidential.
Fatal. 2 arrests. But the 3 were...
Like, imagine someone going to the UN and saying, hey, I found that they're funding terrorists. Those filthy terrorists are trying to bring democracy to North Korea. How disgusting. Oh, boy. Any other things to put into action here? 10-6, 9-22. That one's looking good. Let's dismantle that. That looks like it's almost dismantled, actually. 9-21. Let's do that one, too. Hopefully get these taken care of. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this, what am I trying to say? Take this opportunity to raise my interest rate a little bit, just a 0.5%. A little more wiggle room in case I need it lately while my growth is so high anyway. I don't want to raise it a lot because that hurts your economic sectors, but a 0.5% increase shouldn't be too bad. Gives me a little more wiggle room in the future if I need it. But apparently the answer to getting a massive growth spike is just to purchase a little military stuff. Because I really don't think I purchased that much. Yet the growth fucking skyrocketed. It's crazy.
Scientific rigor has proved its superiority.
I got rid of some organization, so that's good. I concluded with Bolivia. Nice. It's been mainly just relaxing, letting time go by, letting things progress. Check up on this right here. Yeah, the inflation has gone up by like a whole %. Unemployment is rapidly going down still. The growth is still up there. Again, and once the next quarter ticks over, you'll see it kind of radically change. But it's kind of weird that this happened. Is there a way to check contracts with the army other than going to budget and construction? No, I don't think so. Argentina secretly finances the Greek Islamic Resistance Army. Oh boy. That's very random for a country that's not Islamic. Why would Argentina fund Islamic terrorists? What? Alright. Hey, we got 2 nuclear submarines delivered. Ah, that's so cool. That came faster than I expected it to. Nice. Damn, I should maybe, if I got some rights over here with Egypt, I may be able to put an end to these Chinese people once and for all. I could sail a nuclear sub out here or something. If I had air, I believe air privilege through Egypt, I'd be able to fire into their waters. What gets in my way right now is the fact that they own technically this right here and everything leading up. So I can't really fire through them to get to the Chinese people. I don't believe they have any disasters though, so getting my relations up with them could be a bit difficult. So, the United States wants to meet with me. They have a new leader, Burke Shuster. So that's interesting. So we're going to schedule this meeting in with the President of the United States and see what he wants. Cost of war against Vietnam, that hasn't stopped updating. I have gone ahead to the UN and presented a bunch of proof against Uruguay and asked for military intervention. We'll see if they give it. Otherwise, I might see if they'll give it for another country, just so we have it in advance. Might as well work on it now. Maybe we'll need to use it. I've also scheduled to meet with one of the country's billionaires. Oh, and we found Mexican spies in our territory. Here's the billionaire.
No thanks.
Here's some champagne. You're rich and generous. Now, give me money.
Yes.
Just in case I want to run some polls later on. Not that what my people think matters now, since they've lost all form of democracy, which the game would make seem very odd. It still calls it a federal republic. I mean, we're no different than China right now. What do they call China? A people's republic. Why is it called a republic when there's only one party? I don't think that's what a republic is.
Good morning.
We have our meeting with the United States here already. And they want to purchase foul. Oh, that's funny. It's after I canceled my foul contract with them. Well, let's see what they'll take. It's not a big industry or anything. So 2561. Oh. They gave me 2 ticks above their purchase price.
That injunction is completely out of order. You're...
Ah, shut up.
Sure.
I was hoping they'd get their troops out of my waters, but he just took offense to it, I guess. Fuck you, US. Burke Shuster. Who's this supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like Chuck Schumer or something? You're very violent, Chuck Schumer. Burke Shuster. Well, we got our money from the billionaire, so that's good. Making a trade agreement with the US during super high growth, probably not the smartest thing, but it lasts like 5 years, anywho, and these military contracts will not last nearly as long.
The situation has gone back to
Our relations with Vietnam are returning to normal, which is good. Let me see some more people I could request permission from the UN to go after. So I've already just asked for Uruguay. Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia, Argentina. I think Bolivia would be a nice one. We don't have Paraguay. Peru likes me. Ecuador, Colombia, Argentina. Bolivia would probably be a good choice. Another small, weak one directly bordering us. Doesn't really like us. Potential informer? Yes. Let's go to the UN. Provide proof again. Oh, there you go. Bolivia. Is sufficient for sanctions. I'd like to sanction them out of existence, if you'd allow me. I just realized I'm requesting this while I'm at war with China. There's a good chance that China's not going to, accept any of this, but we'll see how it goes. China might just hate these people for all I know. Our relations with Vietnam returned to normal. That's good. We got embassies. I'm just going to be hearing about that fleet for the rest of my life. Well, the UN has decided to proceed with my request against Uruguay. Oh, by the way, Bolivia hates me now. Surprisingly, Uruguay didn't take it as offensively, but Bolivia is like super offended that I requested permission to attack them. What are they going to do about it? Trinidad Tobago is having a plague, which is interesting.
With regards to this fleet, I suggest that you send out a
So
few units.
you know, they keep telling me to do this, and I don't even know what this means. What does it mean to take on a potential threat? Like, does that mean to attack it? The next time the one for Grenada pops up, I might just fucking do it. I might just accept. I'm curious if it's just going to send something to fucking annihilate the enemy troops, or if it's going to just send troops to stare at the enemy fleet. Oh, this is Grenada, huh? You know, the U.S. invaded this country during the Cold War because a dictator, like some sort of dictator, took over, and the U.S. was like, "Bitch, democracy," and went in and took it over. What's their status in What's their starting status in this game? I wonder. Oh, it's not even a fucking country right now. It's a fucking colony of the United Kingdom. Okay, well, that's not what I expected. Well, here's the result of that Uruguay thing, so we know how the Bolivian one's probably going to go. Every single person abstained. What kind of fucking vote is it if everybody shows up and just doesn't vote? What the hell? Oh, inauguration of an airbase and a naval base. Hell yeah, dude, I'll cut the ribbon.
With regards
Nice.
to this fleet,
Oh my
I
god.
suggest that you send out a few units to take on this potential.
I so want to test this. Well, I saved and I accepted the offer to send units out to stop Grenada or whatever, but I'm not actually seeing any units going anywhere. Oh no! Oh, there they are. They're sending infantry to stare down with a ship. You know, that's got to be the smartest thing I've ever seen the AI do in this game. Get back in that town. Get back in that town. I love when cars transform into planes and then... oh, God, he's sending more. Oh, God. I have to undo this. All right, so, lesson learned. Never say yes to that when it's someone you border by sea, because they'll send the closest units, even if it's infantry and tanks, in order to deal with that. But hey, I got this new naval base. There's 100 fucking soldiers at it. You probably don't need to be there. Long-term stay in space achieved. Hey, you know, that reminds me. I said I was going to look at that space stuff, and I never did. So let's look at it right now. We should be able to launch some more space programs right now. So Earth, satellite, space, we have the living in space. We don't have living in space, but we have everything to do living in space now. Ooh. What was that, 218? So 218, that's like, alright, so let's do 400 million. I imagine if I put this up, we'll just get offers to give us tech again, which is unfortunate, but let's do this. Living in space, sending an astronaut into space for a short stay in orbit. Okay. Brazil into space is the name of the program. If they end up telling me no, or whatever that they're going to tell me, like they're not going to help me fund it, then I'm just going to fund it myself. Let's create that space program. Let's see if we can do any others. Earth, space habitation module, medium to heavy rockets. Didn't I already do that? Oh, I am probably actively doing that. Space station needs medium to heavy rockets. Light rockets, we initiated. Medium to heavy rockets, similar program. Yeah, so we're doing it. Super heavy need medium. Alright, so we need the medium to heavy rockets to go into effect to do almost anything else except living on the International Space Station. Okay, so let's do some of this stuff. So let's make the budget here 200. Name of a program. What do I name this that falls in line with Brazil? Join BR Guild in space. There you go. That's a program. And let's go ahead and create that. And we should be able to do the long-term stay as all at the same time. I have the money. I might as well. That's some long-term shit. let's do 420. And no, not for that reason. Actually, let's do 440. And then long-term Brazil space. I'm running out of ideas. And let's create that. I'm creating a whole bunch. Can we do anything else? Probably nothing else. We need, oh, we can. We can do a lot more. A lot of stuff, surprisingly, doesn't require medium to heavy rockets. Well, we're going to just do these 3 things for right now. And leave the rest of this stuff alone. No, I don't want to kill anybody. Creation, yep, creation. We might just end up having to do this all ourselves. Which would be fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's speed this up. Current phase. Let's do... what the hell? Oh, man. Alright. Member. Yes. Funding preparation success. Alright, yes. So we already succeeded the satellite in Earth. Proposal of resolution against Bolivia. They're proceeding. I know how that's going to end, and it's not going to end any way I want it to. Suriname.
With regards to this fleet...
No. Boost. Well, I'm glad the feminists like me. Rocket power is still proceeding. Which reminds me... Oh, let's take care of this. The launch date. The launch date. We need a day that is not going to blow us up. There... we could probably... Oh, hey! The European Space Agency wants to actually give me money to help me with this. Oh. I'm going to... Well, I'm going to wait to see who else offers. The European Space... Yeah, they apply to all 3. Nice. Nice. Risk of failure is looking good on both, and by good, I mean, you know, it's non-existent. I'll figure out the launch dates once I have the money for these ones. When are these ones actually going through? 3rd month of this upcoming year. Oh, that's not too far away for medium to heavy rockets. This is going to be at the end of next year, this space telescope. Mercosur, Colombian membership application. Yeah, sure. Christmas. Yep, sure. Inauguration. Brazil, Asian protected. Go get 'em. Go get 'em. Paraguay, don't murder anybody. Wait, was that for murder or was that an agent? I don't know. Journalist kidnapped in Russia by Russian Brethren of Islam. One of our nationals. Huh. And it's in Russia. Why? Why was he in Russia? What? Why doesn't Russia get him back? Well, this vote went a little differently. The US, the UK, and Djibouti voted yes. But that's it. So, I feel like permission, like, unless we get nuclear things that happen, like, permission just isn't going to be a thing we get, and we're just not going to rely on it. Brazil Network Departure of Organization, that is good. That is good. Colombia Network, eliminate head of state. No, I'm going to go ahead to the industry over here. I'm going to go to water supply networks, and I'm finally going to stop subsidizing this with any amount of money. And then I'm curious... Now, if I go back to other organizations and I apply to become a member of the World Trade Organization again, if I'll get kicked out again. Nobel Prize for Pedro Casidas. Don't know who that is, but glad he got it. Partial dismantlement. We're good. Fleet. Look at how many alerts you have to sort through. File accepted. It gets crazy after a while. The king of Swaziland wants to meet me. He probably wants to trade or something. Sure. Let's trade. Anything in here? Just that kidnapping. That's all. Oh, the king of Swaziland is here. And let's see what he wants. He wants to purchase fowl. Everyone wants to purchase fowl. Oh, they actually do a good amount for it. 217.22. Let's see if he'll actually play ball. Send that over. He will. 217.22. That went up to that. Sure, let's lower it to that. I don't feel like arguing with them too much. 217.22 and negotiate. And yeah, I'll accept that. That's still way above my sale price. So long-term contract will be good. We're coming up on the next year, all of our inflation and growth rates and everything's going to be recalculated, and we're going to see if this weird skyrocket of economic growth just by purchasing some military equipment is going to end up affecting us in the long run. Oh my god, my first demonstration in forever. What is it over? The president's lifestyle. What did I do? Danger of immigration. Massive immigration represents a threat. The foreigner's a threat. You should expatriate them before we become a minority in our own country. Setting an example. Okay. Nirvana. Our people are the happiest in the world. Oh, they stopped rebelling. Global warming underachiever. Listen, I have barely any bullshit pollution. Recent efforts have paid off in emissions. God, there are so many pop-ups. Electricity production. Yeah, we have a lot, probably. Brazil into space waiting for my... all the space program things are doing good. We got into the World Trade Organization, fleet bullshit I don't care about, electricity. Okay, let's handle this one at a time. Space. Funding. So let's see what... Ooh, oh wow. Yeah, people are actually willing to pay us now. So, Russia's willing to pay the most, of course. Russia's a good friend of ours. This can promote some more long-term relations, but the European Space Agency is another important one. But let's dig deeper with our good friends that are offering to pay us more. All right, so we got Russia right there. We got Russia also here. Let's accept Russia here, and Russia here. Okay. I'm going to see what the next round ends up looking like. I might just fund the rest by myself rather than go hunting for all these new partners.
I suggest that
I don't know if I even can. I would like to get the European Space Program to apply again. Let's see if I can do that. European Space Program. It's under here, right? It's under other organizations. I believe it is. Yes. ESA, European Space Agency. Allow me to meet with you and see if you'll apply again. New partner, yes. We have some new partners, of course. Yeah. Major countries already in, they're not going to reapply. I wish I could have just accepted all of them. That's one thing I want to know. Why can't you just accept everybody that applies? Why can you only accept one? If I can't get the ESA back in it, then I'll probably just fund the rest on my own or something. But we'll see how it goes. So we have our meeting here with the ESA, and yeah, I can't get him to join again. So I'll just see how the second round goes. If it doesn't go how I want it to, then fuck it. We can get a meeting here with the Prime Minister of Canada. Let's go ahead and do that. And here's our meeting with Canada. And I guess he wants to buy stuff. Foul. Everyone wants to purchase foul. What the fuck? Let's see how much ball you're willing to play, Trudeau. 1972.53. Up it twice. Oh, you're just... Alright, you're desperate. Well, thank you. Here. You want to join my space programs? Join my space programs.
With regard...
And we're about to tick over into this new year here. Let's see how this ticks over. All right, we're in it. Oh, God, $1 billion cash surplus in the treasury. Unhealthy housing. Yeah, yada, yada. 12.55% growth at the end of the year. That is insane. This is an average result? What the fuck are you talking about? That's insanely high. How did you... yeah, and now the growth is down to 3.21%. Unfortunately, inflation went to 4.15%. But like I said, the growth went back down, like, immediately. Now we're going to see inflation go back down as well, and unemployment should remain relatively stable. It's weird, at the end of the year, it changes so much. If I do giant calculations of, or orders of military stuff, I might save it for the very end of the year in the future, just to avoid inflation going up. I went ahead and actually raised my interest rate to 6.5 to try to offset it a bit. up 1.5% from 5%. The inflation is at the highest it's ever been. Only not even a percentage higher than what it started as. You're going to see it go down again, no problem. It's unfortunate it got that high, but that amount of growth has gotten a lot more people employed. Our employment's pretty good. We got a lot more people employed by lowering the retirement ages, or no, raising the retirement age, getting people off of, pensioneering or welfare. We got a budget surplus of a lot. We have, I'd say that's pretty good unemployment. We wouldn't need to do anything to fix that or anything. Let's check some other stats. We've got our exchange rate with the dollar has gone up, and with the euro has gone up constantly. Our currency is becoming more valuable around the world. Hopefully, you see inflation's already gone down 0.10%, almost 0.9% if I'm being more specific, which is good. We have a share of 2.87% of the world's GDP. Our GDP is definitely up. It's definitely up. What was that? Fuel battery. We got this thing saying that our climate objectives are off the rails. Banning. Oh, geez. It's so hard to keep up with all this.
Sportsmen are ready.
Sportsmen are ready, yes. I had to pause the game. I walked away from the computer. I accidentally left it running. I want to check our GDP, how it's been going up. Oh, yeah, that 13% growth, helped a bunch. Our GDP looks like it's probably only under the US and China's at this point. We have more GDP than the UK. Look at that percentage world share. Yeah, dude. I think only the US and China have more. As for those emissions, it looks like our emissions are it looks just like they're so nice. I don't understand what the fuck these people are complaining about. Let's see over here. CO2 emissions. Yeah, look at this. So this was the original value. It went up because we took Venezuela, but it's been going down ever since, and it's under our original value again. Now, the other countries in the world may not be doing the same thing. Let's see how that works. So, global temperature abnormalities. It looks like the projection for it has been going down over time. So that's a good thing, right? Has anything really changed here? I guess where the amount of stuff or carbon pollution is coming from. Growth is going down. Inflation is skyrocketing or plummeting after it, so that's good. I'll deal with managing that better next episode because we're almost done with this one. I'm just trying to absorb some information right now. Climate objectives off the rail. Plague epidemic. Oh, there's so many plague epidemics going on in this world. We're still in this war with China. I don't realistically have a way to fix this until Egypt has a major disaster, and then I can make them love me and get air transit with them, or naval transit, or both, and then just end up missile destroying everything over here. Or, maybe Russia can just deal some more damage. That would be nice, right? But I don't know if that would count for me. Regardless, it's my only open war, and I'm not really concerned about it anymore. The UN can no longer really call interventions against me, and I could fight whoever the fuck I want. I just have to worry about what my own people think. Which, hopefully, they won't be as bitchy as they have been in the past. Discovery of an anti-sleep molecule. Reduces the effect of lack of sleep. It will mean we do not need sleep. That's a hell of a thing to discover. Imagine not needing sleep. I enjoy sleep, honestly. I don't like losing the time, but imagine if you had to stay awake another 8 hours every day. Imagine you need at least another meal, probably a meal and a half or 2 meals.
Just a week to go.
You'd have to exercise a lot more because you wouldn't burn calories naturally in your sleep.
With regards
your
to this
repair, your muscle repair, would be super inhibited. God, that would actually be terrible. I would never want that molecule. You need another molecule to just make your body act like it's sleeping all the time, even if you're not sleeping, just to fix what that would cause. All right, inflation's still going down. I do probably want to get growth to go up again, so it's above inflation. But if inflation just keeps going down and growth stays high enough, that's fine. My unemployment rate's good. I don't want it going to 6, 7%. 5% is a good goal for me. 3 to 5%. I probably won't interfere with it too much so long as it's around there. At least not myself. But that is going to be it for this episode. We've accomplished quite a bit in this episode. We've gone through a couple months. We're about to enter February. And it's looking good, looking solid. Economy skyrocketed. The inflation's going to go back down here. We made 4 more nukes since I started making nukes again. And we got nuclear subs. And soon even more stuff is going to be delivered now that we're in 2022. Space programs are about to go through. It's looking great. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.